Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Here we're going to do kind of a, we already did the unboxing. I didn't think you really cared to see me taking a mag drill out of a box. But I ordered this Vevor or Vevor, however you pronounce it, mag drill. And I've been needing one for a while. And I've been watching people buy these and they said they're actually pretty good. So we're going to give it a little trial run. We're going to assemble it and plug it in and try to make it work. So let me get my glasses on so I can see. It's kind of cool. It has its own little coolant tank, which will come in handy for drilling through thicker, heavier stuff. I've got a thin piece of plate here that's not maybe 1/4 inch, so it shouldn't have any trouble drilling through that. And we're not even going to use the cooling part because no thicker than that is. I don't think we got nothing to worry about. It came with a Jacob's chuck, several Allen wrenches, and I'm sure they're for tightening the bits, different bits. It has a chuck key for the Jacob's chuck, and it's got, let's see what this is. Oh, that must be the adapter for the, yep, that's the screw and adapter for the Jacob's chuck. This is the pattern for the annular cutters. There's your 2 set screws. But yeah, this just screws in. And then you use your Allen screws to lock that in the machine. But it has several of these cutters. I can't remember what sizes. Let's see. It was an 11-piece set. So got a 12, 13, 18, was a 15. Basically, it goes, I believe, from 12 up to 27, which is, I think, a little over an inch, inch and a quarter, something like that. And I don't know if you've ever used these annular cutters, but they do a really nice job of cutting through steel. I mean, they make it look like it was a machined hole. And they're super sharp too, so you've got to be really careful. And what's cool about these is it has this little insert. You'll actually push the plug out for you. I actually have a set of these that I got from Snap-on. They're just real small. I think the biggest one is like a 5/8. So let me throw that in the trash. And we'll get the handles on it next, because pretty much the thing's assembled. Obviously the little stuff like the coolant tank, the handles, whatever chuck you're going to use. You got the paint all over the threads of these. I mean, this thing looks really high quality. The rail this thing rides up and down on is machined, obviously, and it looks really nice. I like how that kind of stays. It doesn't just fall back down. Okay. And it's got markings on here. Let's get you down here a little closer. It has markings for depth from 0 to 20. I'm sure that's probably millimeters. Everything was pretty much greased from the factory, I guess you could say. Let's install, let's just put this one in. And like I said, we're not going to use the cutting fluid tank because this material here is pretty thin. We are, however, going to hook up the coolant hose so that I have that installed. And it's just got push-in fittings. Push in. Push in. This could be cut down shorter too. And it's got a little thumb screw to open up the flow or shut it off. So let's plug her in. Standard 110 volt outlet. And then one switch is a magnet. Oh yeah, it's on there. And then power. That is extra loud, but who cares? It's a drill, it's a tool. So, and then watch the shavings. Turn the magnet off, and they should fall off. Look at that. There's a view of the magnets on the bottom. Again, we'll turn the magnet on and see if it slams it on the metal. I'm sure it will. Oh, you can hear it. And that humming's because it wasn't making good direct contact. There's probably a spring that goes in here to pop that plug out. But I didn't see it with anything, so haha, y'all thought I was going to drill a hole in my tailgate. There's already a hole. This is my Polaris, and apparently the previous owner had the tailgate shut and had a generator or something running, blasting on the tailgate. But there's the hole. Like I said, they look like it was, looks like it was machined into it. They make a really nice cut. Now I did bog it down and got the bit a little hot because I should have went in, backed off, went in and backed off. But you can see that it's gonna do the trick. So there it is, folks. And I think I got this right off the Vevor store. And I want to say the whole setup with the Jacobs chuck. Obviously you got to have the tools and the 11-piece annular cutters or bits, whatever you want to call them. I want to say I paid like right at 230 bucks for the whole setup. And there's basically everything that it comes with. I hadn't figured out what that strap's for yet, but we'll look in that manual and see if it says. I'm sure it tells you it's probably a carrying strap, maybe. Fried dough twist drill. What the heck is that? It's a new one on me. Seat belt sling hole, number 13. Oh, I guess so. If you are using this upside down, you can strap it to the material in case something was to happen with the magnet. Yeah, because it says wear safety belt when working at heights. The only reason that have the arrow pointing to that is if you was at heights with this upside down, because this thing's not terribly heavy, but it's enough it would hurt pretty bad if it landed on your head. Probably kill you. So yeah, that's what that's for. It's just a safety to lock it onto whatever you're drilling a hole in. And apparently it doesn't have a spring. It just, I've got that needle in there and it goes through that. It's pretty slick. I'm happy with it. Ooh, I don't want to see that because I don't want to know how all that. If it gets to this point, I'm just going to buy another one. Has troubleshooting in the back of the book. I'm seeing if it had a replaceable fuse, but I don't see one, or some kind of a trip or reset. So I'm assuming it's just got like a thermal overload that just resets itself. Anyways, guys, so there it is. Like I said, I'm happy with the price of it for sure. I mean, it's about a quarter of the price of one of the other big name brand ones, and for what I'm going to use it for a couple times a year, maybe more, I think it's going to work just fine. And like I said, for the price, if I use this thing 10 times and it took a crap on me, I'd just turn around and buy another one, and it wouldn't bother me a bit. So you're interested in one, head over to their website and pick one up. And by the way, I'm not sponsored by these guys. They didn't buy this for me. They didn't send it to me. I just been wanting one for a long time. So I thought, you know, this is one of them deals where the ad come across your Facebook page or whatever. I went ahead and clicked on it, went to their website. I'm like, man, that's not a bad deal. And I just went ahead and ordered it. Put it on the card, got it. It came in really quickly too. In fact, let's see, what is today? Wednesday? I think I ordered it Saturday or Sunday, and here it is, Wednesday, and it's in. So I'm happy with it. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of it, and I'm really going to get my money's worth out of this thing. So hope y'all liked the video. If you have any questions about it, just leave me a comment, shoot me a message, and I'll do my best to answer it. Hope y'all enjoyed watching the video, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.